Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about self-care tips for when you're pregnant. I know that some of these tips you may not have heard and some of these tips you might have heard, but this video, hopefully you watch it all the way through. It'll just be a reminder to take care of yourself while you're pregnant. If you're watching and you're not currently pregnant and you're watching just to see how you can support your pregnant friend, then this is a great video as well for you. So I just want to start out by saying I'm currently pregnant. I'm in my second pregnancy, second trimester. So this pregnancy, I'm definitely making self-care more of a priority. I think for my first pregnancy, I was just, so excited to be pregnant. I was doing all the things. I was watching all the videos. I was just a little bit more hectic. And this pregnancy, I want to slow things down, really pay more attention to myself and how I'm feeling and just be more in tune with myself and, just really enjoy being pregnant and just taking better care of myself while I'm pregnant. So I really hope that you guys enjoy these tips. Some of these tips you may have heard before and some of these tips I bet you have not heard. So please definitely watch the whole video. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. So the very first tip I want to suggest is a hobby. Finding a different hobby that you want to try. Maybe you've thought about trying in the past and you've never set out time to try. For me personally, I actually started taking pottery classes. So I signed up at a local art studio for an 8-week pottery class. It's once a week for a couple hours in the afternoon, or in the evening, I mean. And it's been really, really nice. With pottery, you just kind of like focus in on something. You don't think about the distractions or the craziness of the day or the week or anything really. You're just focused on forming that clay into something, So that's been a really, really nice self-care, mental health kind of thing that I've been able to do that's actually made me really relax. And I look forward to the pottery classes every single week. So if there's been something that you want to try, maybe it's pottery, maybe it's dance lessons, maybe it's, cooking lessons. I would suggest maybe signing up for a local class and giving it a shot, just doing something for yourself. The next thing I would say is going to a new restaurant. So this can be a fun way to just get out, dress up a little bit, go out with a friend, or even go out by yourself to a new place. You can definitely Google a new place in your area, or you can go on Instagram. There's been a lot of new Instagram pages that pop up that are like best food in the city, things like that. So you can follow maybe a random Instagram page like that and just look at the different food places they've been to and decide to go to one yourself. Or maybe your friend has told you about a restaurant and you've been meaning to go. I would say carve out time to go, try something new and try some good food and just have a new, different experience. The next thing I would suggest is going out for a walk. I know that you've probably heard this one before, but what I would actually suggest is that if you suffer from insomnia like I have during my pregnancy, sometimes I'll wake up like an hour early and I can't go back to sleep and I'm just tossing and turning in bed. Instead of doing that, I just go outside. I'll go for a short walk around my bay, get some coffee. Right now it is winter, but it's more towards spring, so it's like a nice crisp, cool breeze. So it's been a nice maybe 12-15 minute walk around my bay in the morning when I can't sleep, and that's actually been a really good start of my day. Of course I don't do it every day, but the days that I do it, I'm just like, I'm glad that I carved that time out for myself. When I'm walking, sometimes I listen to a podcast, sometimes I listen to my favorite music artist, or sometimes I just listen to the natural sounds, of the earth. I will just, not bring my headphones with me and just listen to nature, So that might be a really good suggestion for you guys. You can also do a walk in the evening, in the afternoon, whenever best suits you, but fresh air will definitely help. The next thing I want to suggest is a spa day. So you can definitely go to one of your favorite massage places and get a prenatal massage. You can try somewhere new. You could go to, locally we have like a Nordic spa, which is like an outdoor spa. There are a lot of like hot tubs and like saunas, and I know going to hot tubs and saunas can be a little bit iffy when you're pregnant. Of course, ask your medical provider if you're allowed to do that, or maybe they can gauge you on how long you can do that for. Personally, I have been going to saunas for about like 10 minutes max. And I have had friends that have been pregnant who have gone in the hot tub, maybe put their feet in or fully put their body in for just a couple minutes, and it's been really nice. So if you want to, you can also consider going to a Nordic spa, or like I said, a massage therapist for a prenatal massage. The next thing I would say is to avoid information overload. So that might mean turning off your phone earlier in the day, maybe not even looking at your phone at all, putting your phone on silent, deactivating your Instagram account for a day or two. Just, you know, when you have the urge to Google, don't. Sometimes it'll just save you the headache of just too much information in your face, too much buy this, buy that, get ready for baby, are you feeling this, are you feeling that? You know, like sometimes when we get into that rabbit hole, it can be really stressful. And although we have a lot of things to do, we're busy moms, it's sometimes, some days don't need all that, you know, and it'll really put you in a negative headspace. So just avoid it for a day or two, and you know, that'll really help you, I think, just with your mental health. The next thing I would suggest is to bake something. You might not be a baker, but it might be fun to just bake something with a friend or your husband. I actually asked my husband to make me cookies the other day, and he botched it, but it was a very sweet gesture for him to try. He didn't realize that you had to mix the dry ingredients first and the wet ingredients like separately. He just put it all in one bowl, and you know, there are some very flat, unappealing cookies. However, it was very sweet of him to try, and I got a really good laugh out of it. Another thing that I would recommend kind of goes in with baking, kind of, but you know, you could try a new recipe. You can get one of those HelloFresh boxes. No, HelloFresh is not sponsoring this video, but sometimes it is really fun making a new recipe that just comes to your door. So I would recommend that. It's been nice, and it also gives you one less thing to think about during the day for preparing a meal. If it's already there for you, you just put it all together and enjoy a new recipe. So that would be a really good suggestion that I can give. The next thing I would say is to just look pretty, you know, like I think often we just every day wear the same old clothes, wear sweatpants, don't brush our hair, you know. Right now I am taking care of my 7-month-old while being pregnant. So often I just look like a sack of gross nothing. So putting on some makeup, looking cute is a really good way to just give yourself some care. And the last suggestion that I have for you is to read a book. Or you can listen to an audiobook, or just something that kind of gives you just out of your daily life. Just read a book, watch a show. Don't be a couch potato though. Sometimes it is nice to read a book or watch a show like in a different space. So you can go to a coffee shop, you can go to a park, you know, just getting out of the house. But that might be a really good suggestion for you. So I hope that you guys enjoyed these self-care tips. I hope that you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.